y'all. I'm just trying to get myself together. But I was like, I am not going to let this moment go by without sharing the good news of God, without sharing what God just did. You know? Like, this is crazy. Okay? So, we never know when God is going to use us to bless somebody. And we never know when God is going to use someone to bless us. And so it's very important that we go when God tells us to go, that we speak when God tells us to speak. And I'm even talking to myself because God has really been getting on me about telling my testimony, or telling, everybody has a past and everybody has something. Um, but that's just for me, just saying, when God say speak, you need to speak. And when God say to bless, you need to bless. Don't second guess it. Don't do anything. Just do it. That's all you need to do, is just do it. Because there is a blessing when you're a blessing to someone. When you bless somebody, Luke 6:38 says, give and I'll give it back to you. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. You know, so much that, that men will give unto your bosom, that it'll be so much that it'll overflow. And I'm just saying that because, y'all, I was taking my time about going to the store to get the food for the kids. Now, at the center, I don't just feed the kids sandwiches and spaghetti because it's easy, it's cheap, it's simple, whatever. We actually feed our kids good meals, like home style good meals. And everybody know how the pandemic is, or how it's been since the pandemic. Everything is a shortage of everything. Everything's gone up. Like, prices are jacked up on the foods. And yet I'm still trying to provide these quality meals for these children, because knowing our community, everybody don't have the opportunity to do that. Even if they're getting the food stamps and things like that, there's times when the parents have to sell the food stamps or whatever they're doing with the food stamps to be able to pay the light bill or whatever it is, make ends meet, buy toiletries or things of that nature. But some are doing it for wrong reasons or whatever. But I'm not here to judge. That's not what I'm talking about. I just want to share the goodness of Jesus. So this morning there was this it's this lady's birthday, and she's really trying to do something for the community. And she was like, for her birthday, she just wants someone she just want everybody to kind of invest in what she's doing. And I clicked the link and did whatever I needed to do. But still, again, just taking my time about what we're gonna have for lunch, what y'all want to do. Sometimes we just I ask the kids, even though I have a menu, sometimes I just ask the kids to see where they at, and what, if they wanted a certain type of comfort food. And so we finally decided on something, and I've been dragging my feet about going out, and I was like, okay, I need to go out and get lunch. So I get here to our local Food Lion, and the meat is on sale. And I already know, oh, I'm going to go get this meat. And I get there, and there's a lady there, and she is plundering through the meat, and I'm thinking she's going to take every bit of the meat that's on sale. Every bit of the meat. So she picks it up, put it down, picks it up, put it down, and she grabs it, throw it in her buggy or in her little thing. And she looks back at me and said, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, you're good. I'm right after you. I know this meat on sale. I'm finna get some, And she was like, yeah, but they don't have any family packs on sale. It's all just these small ones. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, well, it's okay. I'm gonna have to get about 3 packs. I would prefer, we're having the conversation of we would prefer to have the big packs because we're cooking for a lot of people. And she said that she had some guests coming over and she's cooking for them. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm cooking for the daycare. I'm cooking for the children. And she looked in confusion, and she was like, you have to feed them? Yeah. What do you mean, lady? And I was like, yes, ma'am. I said, instead of the parents bringing food for the children, we provide food for the children because, of course, knowing our community, everybody don't have it like that. And they may not have, nutritious food and things of that nature. May not even be introduced to certain foods. And so I said, I'd rather for them to have a good hearty meal, at least once a day. I mean, we do a good breakfast as well, but and so she was like, oh, really? Where are you located? And I let her know we're like 2 blocks away. And she asked, and she was like, I would love to cook for you guys. And I was like, that's wonderful. That's nice. And I'm thinking, I don't know you, lady. And I'm not sure about that, but I'm like, thank you. Yeah, sure. And and I'm telling her, the reasons on why and what we feed the children, And so long story short, she asked for my number. I gave her my number, and I asked her, just call me, get her name and everything like that. So when she called, I would know who she is. And so we exchanged numbers. Well, she texted me and told me who she was. And I was, we were just still talking about the meat, and we was like, we're not waiting on these people to come out and see if they can give us a family pack. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get 3 packs just for one meal, because they're a pound or less than a pound, and I need at least 3 pounds. So I did that, and we was talking. I was like, yeah, can you imagine when we was in the pandemic and me struggling trying to find meat or food, period, to feed the children, and she was like, yeah, I could about imagine. I was like, yeah. And then it's like high now, or whatever. So if I could catch it on sale, I'm getting it, I'm telling her I'm getting it. And she was like, yeah. So long story short, the lady left, did whatever she had to do, went and checked out, came back and found me in the store. And by this time I'm on the vegetable aisle, like getting vegetables, canned vegetables and things like that. She handed me a gift card, y'all. No lie. She handed me a gift card, and she said, this is at least to get you started. This is at least to help you. Now, I said that because for me wanting to bless this other young lady and the things that she wanted to do, God came back and blessed me doublefold. God, and man, I only had to pay $30 for like 3 lunches, 3 meals, $30-something to feed at least 20-something children for 3 days. God is amazing, y'all. God is amazing. So listen, don't shut up your bowels of compassion. I know it's Thanksgiving and coming up, and Christmas is coming up and things of that nature. Be a blessing. Listen, stay in tune with the Spirit of God. And when he tell you to give, give. Even if it's like, man, I don't really have that much to give. I don't, thank God, he blessed us. He's blessing us, and he's keep blessing us. And we just pray as we pray with our children every day, that God bless us, that God bless these children in the center, that God bless the families. And I just think that God just sent that there so we can actually be a blessing to these children. And, just for me, I feel like just for me being obedient and being willing to bless someone else's ministry, that God came and blessed our ministry. So, like, I'm super excited, y'all. So, give when God tell you to give. Tell your story. Open your mouth and speak. Sometimes it's just the words that you say can not only Be a blessing to someone else, but cause you to get blessed. I don't know, y'all. It's just amazing. I'm so grateful. Y'all know how high food is. And imagine if I have to get at least 3 pounds of meat per day. And I'm not talking about like just chicken. Even chicken went up. I usually could count on that $1.99 a pound. Chicken, it's up. It's up. $2.99, $3.99, like $2.49, whatever, a pound. So y'all, and then I have to get the vegetables. Like, it's got to be a full meal. They have to have their grain, their vegetables, their fruit, or 2 vegetables plus the meat and the milk. And milk is almost $5 a gallon. Okay, so I'm just saying, y'all, be a blessing. Be a blessing. Stay in tune with the Spirit of God. When God asks y'all to bless somebody, bless them. When God asks y'all to give, just give. I'm sorry, y'all. I got somebody here, so I love y'all. I will talk to y'all another time. Bye.